your girl Angie, and today I'm back with another video. We're gonna do something slightly different. I'm gonna be doing my makeup and you guys are gonna join me in the get ready with me. I have 3 things I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna tell you about my story, how God cured me from cancer. My second one is I'm just gonna do my makeup, get ready. My third one is I'm gonna do my henna eyebrows. This is my first time ever doing it, so I'm gonna show you what I got. So I just opened it today from Amazon and it's the Mina eyebrow henna. It's semi-permanent obviously, and then it stays up to 6 weeks, depends how much. My first time doing this, I'm kind of nervous. I made my mixture right here. Looks pretty cool. Okay, so I made my mixture, and what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna like shape my eyebrows so that way I don't like do too much or like too little. Okay, so right now I'm going to be like shaping it. When I was 2 years old, I came to the US through plane, so my parents got their visa. During that time when I came to the United States, I would eat a lot and I was kind of like, I was always like a really skinny baby. But when I came here, I think a few months after, I just started not to eat. Like I wouldn't eat any food, and my parents would tell me that I would just throw up like all my food as a little girl, and then literally I was like all bones and I was no meat, and my mom would have to take me to the doctors because I couldn't keep any food down. I especially couldn't keep any milk down. Like I really hated milk. I can't drink milk. So to this day, I don't like milk. So one day my parents decided to go to the doctors and like for real do like more advanced exams to see what I had. They told my mother that I had a tumor in my head. And of course, you know, if they tell you that your child has a tumor in their head, it's something really super serious. But yeah, they told my mother that it was something super serious. I think my tumor had spread a lot over my head, and it was just too late for me to go to therapy and all that stuff. And sorry, I'm trying to like take the solution off. And when I went to get like another exam done, they would tell her, no, it's too late, like your daughter needs surgery. And my parents were so devastated. Like they were like, I can't believe this is happening. Okay guys, so right now, before I continue the story, I'm gonna apply my henna on my eyebrows. So I want to start off with like the ends first, so the ends will be like more, I've never done this before, I'm not a professional, but so the ends will be more darker. Okay, now I'm gonna try to clean up with cotton swab. I just like fix it up there because I don't want that to be more thicker than the other one. And I'm gonna add a little bit more on the side, make it more even. I think this one is like a little less thicker. Okay guys, how does this look? I'm scared. Okay, so I did my eyebrows, with henna, and I'm gonna let it set. So for now, I'm gonna continue the story of how God cured my cancer. My parents are like, why me? Why is this happening to my daughter? She's so young, like I can't believe that this is happening. And they were so devastated. Who wouldn't, you know, if that's happening to their kid? So after that happened, I used to go to a church called Príncipe de Paz, and it was located in Virginia, Manassas, and that's where I went. So for those who know me, they know that I went to Pastor Chua's church, and I love him very much. I will never forget about him, how he prayed for me. They took me to that church, and they actually were there really late at night, And I guess as a kid I didn't know what was going on. But I do remember having like flashbacks back then of me going to a church at night and getting prayed for. I do remember that as a kid. There's a lot of things that happen in my life that I have flashbacks. And sometimes you would think they're dreams, but there's actually things that you lived back then. I'm trying to get my makeup. My parents brought me into church and was like, what's going on? And then my parents were like, oh, they said that she has cancer and then it's too late and that I need to get surgery. Like very, very, very soon. There was nothing that they could do about it. So there was really nothing. I'm trying to fix this eyebrow. And that's what my parents were explaining to the pastors, that it was too late, that why didn't we bring in her sooner? So my parents were like clueless. They were like, we don't know. We didn't know that was gonna happen. But it was just to a point where I was throwing up too much and I couldn't keep my food down and I was just getting way too skinny. Like I was just like, I looked like I was just dying. But my parents told the pastor, and then the pastor was like, don't worry, we're gonna pray for her. And that night it was really spiritual. It was so calming. Like, I know that you guys are probably like, oh, how can you remember that? You were just a kid. But honestly, guys, I do remember that time. I remember being prayed for. I can't remember everything, but I do remember how my pastor was praying for me. It was just a beautiful moment that now as an adult, I realized that, wow, that blessings like this really do happen. So afterwards, he told my parents that to take me to the hospital and ask for another checkup, that I had nothing to worry about, that I was gonna be okay. And they were like, if we take her to the hospital, they're just gonna do surgery on her and we don't want her to get surgery. And the pastor told my parents that don't worry about her getting surgery, that I was cured, that God had told him that I was cured and that they had nothing to worry about. But you know, back then in those times, my parents were just super scared because they were like, I don't want to take her, they won't believe us. Like, they won't believe that to make her another exam and everything. And basically, they were like, okay, we're not going to take her. We're not going to take my daughter to the hospital. We're not going to go get her surgery. We're just going to leave it like that. But yeah, my parents didn't want to, so I had to fix my eyebrows real quick. But my parents didn't want to take me to the hospital, and they would tell them like, you have to take your daughter to the hospital because then you guys are playing with her, basically her life. You know, if you don't take your kids to get surgery for what they need, that's a chance, you know, that they could die because they need the surgery. So they told my parents like, you need to bring your daughter in for surgery or you guys are gonna go to jail, because that's not right how you're not gonna bring your daughter to get surgery for what she needs. It's because my mom said that she was like, I don't want to take her because I know that she's cured. I know God cured my daughter. She's fine. I know she's fine. Even though I kept throwing up, my mom still had faith. And they ended up taking me to the hospital anyways. They were like, thank you for bringing her in, you know, etc., etc. Did papers and everything. So they ended up taking me to the hospital, and the doctor was like, okay, it's gonna be time for her surgery. And then my mom was like, no, you guys can't take her into her surgery. I need you guys to do another checkup. And the doctor was like, ma'am, the doctor was like, ma'am, we've done a lot of checkups already and your daughter needs to get surgery. And then my mom was like, no, but you guys have to do it one more time. My mom like basically spent her time arguing with him. So she was like, no, she needs to take another exam. And finally, my mom won the battle with the doctor and was like, fine, ma'am, we're gonna do another one. So right before I went in to go take my other exam, I told my mom, I was like, mommy, like, I'm hungry. In Spanish, I was like, mami, tengo hambre. and my mom was shook because, as you can remember from the beginning of my story, I told you guys that I wasn't eating at all. I wasn't eating anything, and my mom, for me to tell my mom that I was hungry, it was like, whoa, what's going on? So my mom told the doctor, she was like, see, I told you my daughter's cured. She asked me to eat. And then the doctor was like, okay, ma'am, but we need to do another exam for her to make sure that she is cured. So mom was like, yes, go ahead, go do that exam because I know my daughter is cured. So they went to go check, and I don't know how long it took, but minutes after or whatever, after the exam was done, they took me out. So they took me out, and the doctor gave me to my mom, and then the doctor was like, ma'am, I have no idea what you did, but your daughter was at the verge of death, because if she would have gotten the surgery, I either would have came out dead or brain damaged. So my head wouldn't have function, so I would be dead but alive. Or the other option, I would just die. So they told my mom, they were like, I don't know what you did, but your daughter is cancer-free or tumor-free. She does not have anything in her head whatsoever. And the doctor was like, ma'am, oh no. The doctor was like, ma'am, your daughter doesn't have anything. And that's my story of how God cured me from cancer. To this day, I'm here, I'm alive, I'm cancer-free. The cancer has not came back, thank God. And that's something really personal that I don't really tell everybody, but this is my testimony. This is my testimony how God cured me from cancer, and I am so happy about it. To this day, I serve God, and I play the piano at church, I sing, and yeah, guys, that's my story. It's something really, really personal. To this day, I don't cry as much as before, but I always thank God for it, because, you know, it's really hard, especially for cancer, because there's no cure for it, but their only cure is God. Okay guys, so I'm gonna wipe off the front a little bit, and so that way I don't have to like boxy in front. Okay guys, so I think I actually got a color too light, but that's okay, I'm gonna work with it. I hope you guys enjoyed my story. I'm not really good at story times. This is my first time ever telling a story, and God worked his magic and helped me get cured of cancer, so I can serve him to this day. And how great is that? Yeah guys, I'm gonna answer a few questions that have been told or have been told. Goodness, I cannot talk. Have been asked. So I am 22 years old. I am not that young. So most of everybody thinks I am like 13. I went this one time to the buffet and they were like, oh, you're 15. I was like, no, I am not 15, ma'am. I am 22. I think at that time I was like 21. And then the other day, we had, I think, a party at my house. It was like a birthday party. And this lady walked up to me and she was like, oh, I have a question. And I was like, yeah. And she was like, are you 13? I was like, whoa, that's the youngest anybody has ever told me that I look like. I was like, no, I'm not 13. I am actually 22. Yeah, Yeah, it's crazy. That was the lowest that anybody has ever guessed that I was. But I mean, I guess that's a good thing, right? When I'm older, people won't think that I'm like old. Yeah, guys, don't come at me for my makeup. I really... Okay. So that's my timer. I'm gonna take off the rest of my eyebrows so I can finish up my makeup. Okay guys, so now I'm gonna remove the rest of my eyebrows, so I'll be right back. So yeah guys, so this is the finishing color. I think it was too light for my color. Next time I'm gonna go a little darker, but I'm just gonna go in a little bit with my, just to make it like this. And yeah, I'm not gonna fill it too much because I already have it on my eyebrows. Okay, so now guys, to finish off, I'm gonna be putting a little bit of mascara on, and then after I'm gonna be applying my eyelashes. Why are guys so blessed with like long eyelashes and girls are not? I know there's some couple girls who have super duper long eyelashes and mine are not existent. Okay guys, so I put on my mascara and now I'm gonna be putting on these eyelashes. So I got these from Andrea's Cosmetics, so I'll put the link down below, and I'll also put the link down below for this, the henna one for the eyebrows, and also this one. But yeah guys, I'm gonna put on my eyelashes. This one is called Boss Babe, so as you can focus, they look like this. Super pretty. They come in like this little baggie and boxes like this. Super cute. Okay guys, so I finished applying the eyelashes and this is how they look. Just kidding. Okay guys, and then I'm gonna finish doing my hair off camera because I just finished showering and my hair is kind of crazy. I really don't know what hairstyle I'm gonna go with today. My hair is just literally super crazy right now, guys. I think I'm just gonna go with a simple like pullback, but at this moment I am not sure. Or maybe like this. I wish I had longer hair, you guys, because I love long hair, but just my hair does not grow. So I had super duper long hair after I finished being pregnant, or during my pregnancy. I had super long hair, super long beautiful hair, and it just decided to fall down. But that happens. I mean, after you have a baby, your hair grows a lot, especially because of the prenatals and the vitamins that you're taking. And then since I started breastfeeding, all the vitamins went to her. And also when I was like younger, I had super duper more curly hair, and now my hair is like not that curly. It's more like just wavy. Okay guys, so this is the finishing touch. What do you guys think? Is it good? I don't know. I think I like it. I think I did something cute. Just kidding. But yeah guys, that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button and turn on those post notifications so you can get notified every time we post a new video. So me and Rodolfo are about to leave the house and we're gonna go get something. But yeah guys, that is all for today. Thank you so much. And like my sexy husband always says, Raw family out.